After filling Appendix 2 by hand, the next section is List of supporting documents. I collected following supporting documents: visa application documents, English language requirements, tuberculosis certificate, other documents such as letter from sponsor, relationship documents, financial documents, and accommodation documents. Let's start with visa application documents. These included visa application, which I printed from online and emailed to my wife, who then signed and scanned back to me. She kept one copy for herself to take to the biometrics appointment, and I sent the signed and scanned copy by my wife along with the application bundle. I also included visa application fee receipt, immigration health surcharge receipt, Appendix 2 which was handwritten, 4 recent passport size pictures of my wife with name and date of birth written on the back. I also included wife's passport copies, both old and new, since her old passport had entry and exit stamps and visas for other countries. I included wife's national ID card copy, one of my recent passport size picture with name and date of birth written on the back, and my British passport copy, which was verified by post office. The next set of documents are English language documents. This includes IELTS A1 Life Skills Test Certificate. This exam can be booked by clicking on this link below. This is another link which is a supporting link and describes different types of IELTS for different sort of visas. I will take you through each of these links one by one, but before that I want to make a comment that please avoid academic IELTS. Although this IELTS has a higher level of difficulty as compared to A1 Life Skills, an academic IELTS is testing on 4 different skills. However, A1 Life Skills only tests speaking and listening. During my research for spouse visa, I came across various people who had their refusals purely based on submitting academic IELTS. Home Office is very specific and only A1 Life Skills satisfy the Home Office criteria for English language requirements. There is, however, an alternate in form of UK NARIC Red Route. UK NARIC provides statements that confirm your academic qualification level or English language proficiency. I found both A1 Life Skills and UK NARIC equal in price. However, A1 Life Skills is a bit quicker, so I choose to do that. Now I will take you through each of these links. When I clicked on the first link, it brought me to this, British Council IELTS Pakistan, and it says looking to work or study in the UK, study, work and live in the UK with IELTS for UK VI. So it has different types of IELTS, academic IELTS, the UK VI general training and IELTS Life Skills. If you read under this, it says IELTS Life Skills is an English test for people who need to prove only their speaking and listening skills at levels A1, A2 or B1 of the Common European Framework of Reference for Languages. If you are applying for a UK visa, IELTS Life Skills can prove your English speaking and listening skills for the following routes, which is family of a settled person, family, spouse, or partner, and indefinite leave to remain or citizenship. IELTS Life Skills is also available at 2 levels. IELTS Life Skills A1. Take this test if you need to improve your English speaking and listening skills as part of your application to UK visas and immigration for family of a settled person visas. So this is the right IELTS for family of a settled person or spouse visa. And here is the link for booking IELTS Life Skills A1. I will also read IELTS Life Skills B1, Take this test if you need to prove your English language and speaking and listening skills as part of your application to UK visas and immigration for indefinite leave to remain or citizenship. The IELTS Life Skill Test is available in Karachi, Lahore and Islamabad only. The fee is Pakistan rupees 23,600. Some people suggest that you book B1 and attempt this IELTS so that you don't have to pay further when you have first extension at 2.5 years after you enter into UK as family of a settled person. And also this test is valid for indefinite leave to remain. However, I only attempted A1 life skills because at that time I only knew of this A1 life skills, which was for family of a settled person visa. So I now click on this link. This brought me to this page which says British Council IELTS. Welcome to IELTS online registration system for UK visas and immigration. When I scroll to the bottom, it says Start Now. So I clicked on that and it brought me to this page here where there's a list of IELTS. So I clicked on IELTS Life Skills A1. Before I moved any further, I could have clicked on for more information on which test is appropriate for you. Please click here. This opens in a new tab. So this is the second link which I've provided in my presentation and I've opened it here already. However, I will show you again by clicking here. So this page opens and it says you are viewing IELTS for UK visa and immigration page. Here it lists down all the different types of IELTS. So this is the academic one, this is general training, IELTS Life Skills A1, A2, B1. So if you read A1, it says IELTS Life Skills A1 is for people. IELTS Life Skills A1 is for people who need to prove their English speaking and listening skills at CEFR Level A1 as part of their application to UK for family, spouse or partner visa. And its components are speaking and listening, which meant that this is the right IELTS for a spouse visa. It also lists down A2 and A3. A2 is basically about extension of family or spouse visa, and B1 is for UK VI for citizenship and settlement visas. Although B1 is, I would like to say that B1 is also applicable, and it appears to be at a higher level for A1 and A2. Now, if you do B1, it will be still applicable, and you would save some money for your extension and for your indefinite leave to remain as well. However, I did not knew that when I applied, when my wife booked for this IELTS, so we just chose A1 life skills and that was it. So coming back to this page, and I clicked on IELTS Life Skills A1. I clicked on next. It brought me to this page here. So I picked up a location. I chose Lahore as Lahore is the nearest city where my wife could attend an IELTS exam. And the month available, so we got November, December and January dates. So when I clicked into November and clicked on next, it brought me two options. So there was one in November 15 which says test version is Life Skills A1, PKR 23,600 is the fee. The availability is 62%. So I clicked on book now. It brought us to this page which says register for an account. So my wife put her first name and last name, email address, chose the password, clicked on reading terms and conditions of the account registration and completed the account registration. After that, it asked for the payment for the IELTS exam and then she was able to print out a confirmation. That was it as far as IELTS booking is concerned. After English language requirements, the next set of supporting documents are tuberculosis certificate and sponsor letter. Tuberculosis certificate is required from approved UKVI clinics. This is the link, and now I will take you through this link and let you know how my wife booked her appointment for tuberculosis certificate. After I clicked it on that link, it redirected me to this page here, which is a guidance for tuberculosis testing in Pakistan. It tells us about the details of booking a test, the different IOM health centers. There's one in Islamabad, Lahore, Karachi and Mirpur. The nearest one for us was Lahore. So my wife contacted on this number. She called multiple times, but she was unsuccessful. And so we thought of booking this through the website. So I clicked on this website here, and it took us to this Migration Health Division of Pakistan. I went straight to the contact center, and it brought us to this page here, where there is a list of categories, and the first one is for pre-departure TB screening for UK visa applicants. Send the request at UK TB appointments at IOM International. So we wrote down an email to this email address here, and did the same on the page as well. So we wrote down the applicant full name, applicant email, subject TB screening for spouse visa, Lahore, since the nearest clinic was Lahore one. So just mention a brief message: hi, I want to book an appointment for pre-departure TB screening for spouse visa at Lahore. Many thanks advance. I put applicant name, applicant email, applicant mobile number, and clicked on send. The same set of details was sent an email to this email address here. We were contacted in 48 hours time to confirm the booking of the appointment and the time and date. In fact, they sent us a list of dates from which we chose the date and time of our own choice, and then that was it. One thing I like to mention here is that my wife on the day of appointment could not get her TB certificate. Actually, she applied for new passport, and she took her old passport with her, which had a stamp that suggests that new passport application is under process. So the health assessment center in Lahore refused to issue her TB certificate on the expired passport. So my wife had to come back and book the appointment again, and took her new passport on her next appointment and get the TB certificate that was required for her spouse visa. After tuberculosis, the next set of document is letter from sponsor. This is not SU-07 form, but this is just a generic letter for myself that includes details about our relationship, how I met my wife, and details about the whole trip and wedding experience. I also made a polite request at the end for immediate attention. I included a checklist as well of all the documents that I have sent in the supporting bundle. This was like a checklist for myself as well as for the entry clearance officer to ensure that I have sent these documents. In one of my later videos, I will take you through the format I use for the sponsor letter.